Season's greetings, folks. Back with another holiday music reaction, and back once again for what will surely always be my very favorite Christmas album, Johnny Mathis's Merry Christmas from 1958. Over the last few years and every holiday season since I began making reaction videos, I've done at least a couple of the songs and carols from this incredible album, but somehow I have yet to react to the opening track on the album, Winter Wonderland. And indeed, I even mentioned this in a recent reaction I did, saying that Winter Wonderland for me, because of my history with this album, Johnny's version will always be the definitive one, and it especially makes me think of the beginning of the Christmas season because it's the first track on the record, and yet I've not reacted to it prior to this. So yeah, that was a bit surprising to me when I realized this. I think there's only 2 tracks on here I haven't reacted to, which is this one, Winter Wonderland, and Blue Christmas. So we're going to listen to my CD, one of 2 CDs I have of this, for Winter Wonderland here. But when we do the final reaction to this holiday album, which I'll probably do at the end of this holiday season, so maybe around New Year's, a few days after Christmas, I'm going to listen to the vinyl for 2 reasons. One, the vinyl is very nostalgic, and I know there's some people out there who don't even mind a bit of that surface noise sound, even if it's like technically an imperfection. And number 2, I think maybe because Winter Wonderland is the first cut on this record, surface noise tends to be more prominent. Little pops and cracks tend to be more prominent at the beginning, like on the first track on a record. And indeed, Winter Wonderland on my vinyl copy, it's got a bit more surface noise than some of the songs deeper onto either side of the record. So Blue Christmas sounds a bit more pristine. I mean, again, you can still hear that it's a vinyl copy, but it sounds a little better than Winter Wonderland, which has a bit more surface noise. So again, we're going to listen to the CD version for this particular song, but when we do what I think, again, is the last track on this album I've not yet reacted to, Blue Christmas, we'll listen to it on the vinyl, just for nostalgic purposes. But yes, Johnny's version of Winter Wonderland, as I mentioned, for me, it is the version. It's light, it's fun, it has a warm feeling to it. It's, not as fast as Sleigh Ride, say, but it has a bit more energy than a number of the other Christmas songs on this album, which have more of a slow, sitting by the fire type of feel, whereas this has more of an outdoor feel, walking around in the snow. And indeed, several of the lines refer to, making snowmen and playing games with them, but also coming inside by the fire and enjoying food and drink and family and holiday spirit. So yeah, it's a classic, and for me, it's just one of those tunes that I immediately think of, one of those performances that I immediately think of when I begin to anticipate the arrival of the season and Christmas music. So let's give it a listen. This is Johnny Mathis on his album, which is nearly 70 years old now, Merry Christmas, and it's his performance of Winter Wonderland.
Sleigh bells ring, are you listening? In the lane, snow is glistening. A beautiful sight, we're happy tonight, walking in the winter wonderland. Gone away is the bluebird, here to stay is a new bird. He sings a love song as we go along, walking in the winter wonderland. In the meadow we can build a snowman, then pretend that he is Parson Brown. He'll say, are you married? We'll say, no man, but you can do the job when you're in town. Later on we'll conspire as we dream by the fire, to face unafraid the plans that we made, walking in the winter wonderland. Over the ground lies a mantle of white, a heaven of diamonds shine down through the night. 2 hearts are thrilling in spite of the chilling the weather. Love knows no season, love knows no clime, romance can blossom any old time. Here in the open We'll walk in and hoping together, 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 together. Sleigh bells ring, are you listening? In the lane, snow is glistening. A beautiful sight, we're happy tonight, walking in the winter wonderland. Gone away is the bluebird, here to stay is a new bird. He's singing a love song as we go along, walking in the winter wonderland. In the meadow we can build a snowman and pretend that he's a circus clown. We'll have lots of fun with Mr. Snowman until the other kitties knock him down. When it snows, ain't it thrilling? Though your nose gets a chillin', we'll frolic and play the Eskimo way, walking in the winter wonderland, walking in the winter wonderland, winter wonderland, winter wonderland.
Lovely, classic, and for me, overwhelmingly nostalgic. And again, I think Johnny's smooth and easy and silvery vocal delivery is on full display. Big shout out to Percy Faith and his orchestra, which I'm sure I've mentioned that in previous reactions from this particular album. But yes, Percy Faith and his orchestra are the backing instrumentation and music for Johnny's vocals on this album, and I think they do a great job. I do also have a Percy Faith and his orchestra, like some instrumentals on some different albums, and I just reacted to, what was it? Oh, it was 2 tracks. It was the Johnny Cash, Little Drummer Boy, and Barbra Streisand, I Wonder As I Wander. That came from an old vinyl I have called Christmas Greetings Volume 2, and on that one there's a Percy Faith and his orchestra instrumental, but they have also worked with singers like Johnny Mathis, and that's who supports Johnny on this album, and I think they do a great job here. The little bells, the strings, both smooth and some that are a bit more rapid, and that kind of dreamy, is this a dream type of atmosphere in those 2 interludes, which I enjoy, which, it feels like a bit of a change-up when it comes in. And I do enjoy, again, how the, main parts of the song, they're, light with energy, but then Johnny's vocals and the tune's atmosphere, or the supporting music, they get a bit longer and sweeping in those transitional sections. So yeah, it's a dynamic and lovely version of a very seasonal holiday song, because again, it's about seeing a mantle of white, as he says, and enjoying the activity of making snowmen and then coming inside by the fire, and it's the whole winter experience, which again, in California, we don't really get that, certainly not where I live. There are some places in California that have snow during winter, but not where I live, so for me it's always been more of, my idealized version of a snowy, white, and wintry Christmas. And of course, people who live in that type of environment, I get it, there are inconveniences and unpleasantries that come with severe winter weather, but of course it is very beautiful to look at, especially from inside while you're next to a fire. But yeah, to me this one is always classic, and it just makes me think of Christmas because it's the first tune on what will likely always be my favorite Christmas album. So as I said, there's one more to react to from this album, I believe. I think I've done everything else. I mean, I'll have to double check that because there are, I think, 12 tracks, so I'll make sure that I've done all of the other 11. But yes, I know I haven't done his version of Blue Christmas, and we will do that one, as I said, near to the close of this holiday season, sometime around New Year's, maybe a day or two before, maybe on the final day, which, as I mentioned, my plan is to do holiday reactions until we get to maybe January 2nd. On that day, I'll do a final batch, which will always end, as I've done on this channel for the last few years, with a track from the A Scottish Christmas compilation I have, because for whatever reason, partly just based on my own history with that CD, I have begun the holiday reactions and concluded the holiday reactions each Christmas period with a tune from that CD. So, but this will, Blue Christmas from Johnny, we will listen to on the vinyl, and it will come on that last day, I think. So let me know what you think of this one. Happy holidays again, and I will see you next time. Peace.